Hey there, I'm John Work, and you're watching my survival game research video, conducted by yours truly. In this video, the digital landscapes of Rust, Ark Survival Evolved, and Conan Exiles entails players embarking on journeys of survival and exploration. Each, a testament to the diverse narratives woven into the fabrics of their digital mediums, provide a blend of social, historical, and cultural dynamics. Delving into the distinct realms created by these games, dissecting intricate themes, contexts, and experiences along with examining their contributions to understanding human interactions. Our first subject title is Rust, a multiplayer survival game developed by Facepunch Studios. First full release in February 2018. This unforgiving world explores themes of resource scarcity, cooperation, and the fragile structure of civilization. Rust is a survival game. Plummeted onto an island with almost nothing, you quickly need to establish fire for warmth, craft clothing, and make strides towards shelter for long-term survival. The vulturous realm of Rust is not one to underestimate. It prides itself on being part survival and part social experiment. Its players form alliances, build fortified shelters, and face multiple moral quandaries relevant to survival. The one caveat: all the social interactions are driven by its actual players. Although not explicitly historical, Rust brings inspiration from historical struggles for resources, along with societal evolution. The game pushes players to reflect on challenges faced from early civilizations, exploring conflict, resource scarcity, and the rise and fall of society. Rust's emerging narratives subscribe to cultural explorations of trust dynamics, online communities, along with ethical decision-making. This game develops a reflection of cultural paradigms, each offering potential insights into each moral choice individuals make in the pursuit of survival. Of course. The second subject title is Ark, a multiplayer survival game published by Studio Wildcard. First full release in June 2015. Ark is one of Steam's more popular games, with reviews boasting its immersive experience, with plenty to do that one will lose themselves in. In the prehistoric world of Ark, players traverse the delicate balance of coexistence and dominance. Taming dinosaurs and struggling for power delve on social structures, offering insights into the dynamics of cooperation and competition. Involving a speculative historic narrative, Ark brings players to endure an alternate timeline where humans coexist with dinosaurs. This fantasy exploration presents a unique understanding of historic ecosystems and the consequences of human interaction with prehistoric creatures and players. Ark becomes a cultural narrative on humanity's relationship with nature, as well as a basis for exploration of cultural fascination with dinosaurs and past primal worlds. Our third subject is Conan, another survival game with multiplayer co-op along with a storyline, developed by Funcom and released in 2017. Set in the backdrop of Hyboria, Conan Exiles explores themes of survival, slavery, and power dynamics. The game presents a harsh social landscape where players forge alliances or engage in brutal conflict, reconstructing societal struggles within extreme environments. Emulating Robert E. Howard's Hyborian Age, Conan offers a fantasy context that redefines elements from numerous ancient civilizations. The game becomes a canvas for exploring historical cultural motifs. Conan creates a cultural mirror, reflecting on themes of barbaric behavior, civilization, and survival. The game adds to a broader cultural conversation depicting ancient and fantasy worlds in a digital medium. Within the subject trio, we find major social dynamics, each game having similar and contradicting themes cascading from this core subject. The social dynamic pertaining to survival is a primary theme, as the trio fundamentally revolve around this. Social interactions with other players and their outcomes lead to the most dangerous challenge of sustaining survival. Casor 2016 states, "The most dangerous game, other people, the real challenge of Rust, is how you interact with the other players." In Ark, the threat of survival from aggressive wildlife is far more apparent, not to say that Rust's environmental challenges are non-existent. Despite this additional challenge stemming early game, Murano 2017 claims in mid-gameplay players must also be cognizant of their player opposition through each social encounter. This is a parallel seen in Conan as well, as players must navigate environmental threats, but more importantly, subside from forging altercations with other players too early. The journey of survival stems diverse social narratives individually unique to each player's circumstance. Exploring players' social interactions is a crucial theme for this trio in relation to social dynamics. Supporting claims from Gebhard 2022. Explorative playing is one way to learn. Additionally, game type defines the general gameplay. The genre describes the narrative concept. SIA, social interactive agents, are a mandatory employment in serious games, allowing for natural human interaction. Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory in psychology pertains to social encounters such as brutal conflict, forming alliances, cooperation, and competitive dominance. This implicitly appropriates socio-emotional communication between players, triggering social emotions like shame if a player acts too ruthless. Gebhard 2022 research studies. Games like this trio can explore and reflect values and norms deriving from social dynamics within their digital societies, cohorts, and trivial social groups. Next to be addressed is historical narratives woven into the fabrics of our subject games. Each lore provides intricate themes and contexts. Rust, not explicitly historical. However, its apocalyptic world draws inspiration from themes such as the struggle for resources and societal evolution. Ark and Conan both share thematic challenges pertaining to resources and societal evolution. All require players to endure the tribulations of resource discovery and extraction leads to material chemistry. Desired applications such as making a fire for warmth. Kazor 2016. General examples such as mining and gathering, leading to building shelter or concocting consumables. Each game invites players to reflect on the challenges faced by early civilizations, pertaining historical narratives known to exploring resource scarcity, conflict, and the rise and fall of societies. Ark and Conan, however, each have historical narratives seeded from past human history. Ark consists of a factual timeline when dinosaurs existed. However, the fantastical reiteration of this narrative is the coexistence of humans and dinosaurs. Additionally, this fictional exploration attributes to a uniquely intricate incorporation of prehistoric ecosystems along with consequences of environments. Conan, although similar to Ark's historical themes, offers a contrasting narrative. Emulating drawings from Robert E. Howard's Hyborian Age depicts fictional historical context derived from various ancient human civilizations. This is seen in the implementation of barbarian culture. These culturally historic motifs paint a fantastical narrative setting and provide similarities, however, comparatively remain different. Cultural representations are known to our trio subject games. We begin with Rust's emerging narrative pertaining to cultural exploration of online communities relating to major themes of social dynamics involving trust dynamics and ethical decision-making. The overarching social interactions is relevant throughout social and cultural contexts, as social interactions are derived from the player's actual actions, Kazor 2016. Furthermore, this cultural concept involving ethical and trust dynamics draws a parallel to Gebhard 2022 research states that rules can be implicit or explicit, being fair. Implicit rules address social aspects of playing together. Explicit rules might support games to be more available and understandable. Culturally ethical decision-making is an important aspect in all three games and can implicate trust dynamics. Rust's code of conduct illustrates rules implemented for cultural dynamics on this subject, stating that they are committed to providing a friendly, safe, and welcoming environment for all, regardless of level of experience, gender identity and expression, sexual orientation, disability, personal appearance, body size, race, ethnicity, age, religion, nationality, Rust, code of conduct, and DE. As players in all three games have the freedom of social interactions, ethical decision-making on what these interactions entail is primarily up to the player. Hostile social interactions can implicate cultural discriminatory dynamics of racism, sexual harassment, sexism, and more. This again betrays trust dynamics between players and game developers. Players in all three games are confronted with culturally moral choices in the pursuit of major themes pertaining to long-term survival. To wrap up this segment, let's recap the digital landscapes of Rust, Ark Survival Evolved, and Conan Exiles as players embarking on journeys of survival and exploration. Each, a testament to the diverse narratives woven into the fabrics of their digital mediums, provide a blend of social, historical, and cultural dynamics. We delved into the distinct realms created by these games, dissecting intricate themes, contexts, and experiences, along with examining their contributions to understanding human interactions and ethical decision making as it relates to context of cultural morality and code of conduct. Each of these survival games draws strong similarities but also contrast its segments. Nevertheless, the players of Rust, Ark, and Conan explore their own individual path forward as they embark on their journey of survival and dominance.